Good life, easy, baby. We're back.
Good life, easy.
What it do?
What's up, my guy?
What's up, man?
This week we got to talk about Indian matchmaking.
Oh shit!
This show has gone
shit.
viral.
The cringe fest.
The cringe fest, bro. The show is so bad that it's good.
Yes.
Everyone is talking about it. The whole world has apparently seen it, bro. It's become the Tiger King.
You think the whole world has seen it?
Bro, it's the new Tiger King
Oh,
as a
damn.
documentary, docudrama.
People
Yeah.
are talking about it, yo.
So let's start with one good thing and a bad thing about the show.
You start. What do you
Okay.
want to start about first?
Okay, so firstly, we'll go with the bad thing. The show is definitely cringy. And we all brought up in this culture of arranged marriage. So we pretty much know how it works.
True.
Okay? We pretty much know the ins and outs. But when you see it on TV and when people are talking about fairness and height and treating people like products, it hits you, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So we know it. We've been brought up in this culture, but still it gives us a reality check. So I was taken aback by that, even though I know everything, the ins and outs of it. You know?
It's just when it comes on TV and you see a real family doing it.
Yeah. Like fairness
When they
is...
show you the behind the scenes.
Bro, if you're Indian in India or abroad, everyone cares about the height, the age, the fairness, everything, the looks and
All
whatnot.
the qualities that will eventually fade, bro.
Criteria, no? They call
The criteria, if you look at that criteria list, all the qualities that were mentioned were firstly imaginary. Okay? So make me understand. Okay, after you finish.
it. Everyone wants a
Yeah.
prince and a princess, for themselves.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So
Correct.
when they're going to a matchmaker, they want a perfect match. They want it to be perfect. Like soulmate. They want somebody else to find them a soulmate. So comes the criteria. But again, when you see the criterias on Netflix and then you're like, wow, this is intense,
Tense.
People are demanding fairness. People are saying that if his height is 6, she should be at least 5'5".
Flexible. Don't forget flexible.
flexible.
I was like, flexible as in what? You want a gymnast or something, bro? Huh?
Patient, flexible and compromising.
Compromise.
Okay.
And अच्छी दिखनी चाहिए.
अच्छी
दिखनी चाहिए. अच्छी दिखनी चाहिए.
And all of these somehow always went more towards the girls. It was not more towards the guys, right?
It was only towards the girls. Bro.
Yeah,
If you
bro.
look
Like
at
the
it,
guys were not judged like the way the girls and the ladies were judged. Like even when they talk about divorce and all, it's intense. The wordings they use. Straight up taboo. Like give them a break.
Not only the wording, bro. If you remember, like Seema Mami, whatever, bro. Seema, I don't know, call her
Seema Mami, bro.
Seema Mami.
We'll call her Seema
When
Mami.
Seema Mami even goes to, like, say, if Seema Mami comes to visit you, she'll be like, क्या चाहिए तुझे? हाँ, क्या चाहिए? कैसा चाहिए? Like she's selling a product.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what are you
Okay,
looking
you want
for?
him to be tall, handsome, rich.
Sense of humor.
So I was shocked. I was like, wow, this shit happens and they're putting it on TV.
And the best part is that I was shocked that I was shocked. Because we've been literally brought up in this society, in this culture. We know our own family members have gone through the
Family
same
members, friends, how many couples do we know
thing. Yeah, it's normal.
who have got the arranged marriage?
It's very normal.
Correct.
Okay, but again, when you see it for yourself on TV and people break it down like they're talking about a product, not a person,
Correct.
it gets a bit intense.
Correct.
Now going to the good part. Okay, according to me, firstly, the show was edited superbly. Okay.
Super.
Because if you think about it, the concept of the show is nothing new. There have been a lot of dating shows like The Bachelor and whatnot, right? But this show, the concept is even more boring because it's not introducing two people. It's introducing a person through a piece of paper called the biodata.
Biodata,
Right?
bro, stacks.
So
you remember that box file or what?
So if you think about the concept, it's a boring concept that one matchmaker shows up biodata to another person and they eventually meet and then you hopefully get a good chemistry on screen.
Correct.
Right? But the show is edited in a way which is brilliant. It makes you cringe
But I wanna-
heavily. Right? It's edited in a way that it makes you cringe. That makes you feel like, wait, what the fuck?
Like,
I know of
seriously.
this, but still this is shocking me.
Seriously, bro.
Serious cringe.
But edited, if you have to look at it from the editing point of view, it's been edited for the show, but it's not been edited for the families, which we'll get into later.
yeah.
You know?
Definitely. The families, I think, were just super happy to be on Netflix. So
Who wouldn't?
yeah, I think you need balls, bro.
Big.
So yeah, again, the show was edited in a beautiful way. They made a very boring concept into an entertaining show. So hats off to the creators and the editors. Because it's definitely cringy, bro. Like, people binged watched it. Everybody saw the whole thing together. 8 episodes in one
Finished,
night.
finished.
So it says a lot.
Finished.
You know? So whether you like the concept, whether you like the stories, the show was a hit.
Correct.
And not only in India, across the world.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And the second good part about the show, which I feel is very good, and I was shocked to see it, was Seema Mami. So Seema Mami, whether you like it or you don't, she is a powerful businesswoman. Okay?
Big time.
She's tenacious. You know, she's organized.
Correct.
She loves what she does. You can see it.
Yeah.
She loves it. She's passionate about her job.
Big time.
And that's why she does it so well. Like,
she was too smooth with it. She was too smooth with
She
it.
was too smooth with it, and you can see that she's genuinely in it to win it. Like, she loves this.
Correct.
Like, she's passionate about it. Like, she does it all the time. Like, it's not like forced. You know, she's literally being herself on the show. It's not like she's trying to portray somebody else.
And she has some next level confidence.
Next level confidence.
Next level confidence.
And imagine, bro, people are planning their future and using her services to do so. So people need to trust in that person.
Correct.
So to develop that trust in your customers is a big deal. So she is a businesswoman, whether you like it or you don't. You know, you
Big
like what she
facts.
does or you don't, but she is a businesswoman regardless.
Bro, let's talk a little bit about
No, and another point about her business, right? So a business always has a problem in scaling up when what you're doing cannot be replaced by somebody else. So if you want to scale up your business, whatever you're doing, you have to teach it to somebody else, and
Correct.
then your business scales up. That's what we know,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So obviously she can't do that with her business. But what she did is very smart. She developed these cookie cutter mold kind of question answers. You know, so she goes to everybody and everybody feels like, wow, this lady is giving me a personalized experience. She's coming to my house. She's seeing my background. I'm sure she's doing it for the other person. But actually she's doing the same for everybody. She goes to the house. She'll sit down.
Correct.
She'll be like, beta, what are you looking for? And at the end, after listening to everything, she'll drop her 3-4 nuggets of you have to compromise, beta, you have to be patient, and you have to be flexible. She's telling that to everybody.
Bro,
But everybody else is feeling that it's so personalized. You know, that Seema is really solving my life problems. But she's giving the same answers to everybody and questions to
She ain't
everybody.
filling the criteria for sure.
Yeah, so
like that criteria list is just a scam firstly, bro. It's a big scam. Because, you know, if you think about it, remember that character Akshay, okay, what he said is that he told Seema, I want somebody who will gel well with my family, do work at home, and, you know, somebody who's very homely.
Right.
The girl he went to meet was a CA, bro. You think a CA is going to sit home? Huh? The girl he selected was a CA.
So Seema Mami is very smart, bro.
So
She'll not say no to anything. She'll say yes to everything. You want a good sense of humor? Yeah, sure. You want a girl who's 5'5"? Sure. Fair girl? Are 100%. But beta, you compromise. See, you can't get everything. You know, I understand you have criteria and you have a list of things that you want.
Correct.
But you have to be flexible.
Correct.
You have to adjust. So at the end, if she says that, what are you going to be like? Okay, fine. She's 2 out of the 10 things.
Yeah, you have to compromise. No, marriage is a compromise, right? They've said it on the show, which I don't agree with. You know? Yeah, but the Seema is from Bombay, and you know, it's a company name called Suitable Rishta.
Ooh.
You're understanding? Suitable Rishta. So Suitable English, Rishta, Hindi.
So for everybody, you
for
know.
the NRIs and the Indians.
NRIs and the Indians, bro. And even like for an American to trust a lady based out of Bombay to find them a suitable match says a lot about Seema. Seema Mami. You know, it says a lot about her. She's tenacious.
Yeah, I think she charges.
She's a
like,
go-getter.
She's making bank, bro. She's
Bro, I
making bank. Bro.
She's a prime example of don't hate the player, hate the game.
For sure, yo. Don't hate the player, hate the game. She says it. No, matches are made in heaven. God has just put me to fix these weddings. You know.
Too smart she is.
So, yeah, man, that's crazy. So I was a bit confused with the whole show. I was like, dude, what is going on? Firstly, what is going on? Is this even allowed to be aired in 2020? You know, with everything happening. Firstly, though, which we'll get into later, is that what I think the good thing or the bad thing, I think it's both, is that Netflix is firstly showing you, this show is showing you that the main premise of the show is complexion, religion and caste, according to me, okay? So I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that they've showed it so freely, and there's nobody even opposing that in the show. You know, you'll never hear anybody saying that, oh no, why do you want only somebody who's fair-skinned, or why do you want somebody who's in this caste or this religion?
But Rahul, you're talking about opposing.
Yeah.
It's just what people want.
People want, yeah. But
And this is just a documentary or docudrama showing you how it
correct.
works.
So I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that they're showing it out in public.
I think it's good that they're showing it because this is the reality.
This is it, bro. If this is what arranged marriages are,
is-
how
it
they are
pretty much
portraying,
is.
how they are portraying arranged marriages.
I think it's pretty
If
apt.
it's like that, bro, then you know you.
But isn't it? Are you telling me arranged marriage is different from this?
I don't know, bro.
I think it's pretty much
honestly
like this.
I have no idea, but if this is hard.
Like for example, if you go to some matchmaker, they would ask you, right? They would not
Yeah,
just show
but-
you randomly. They would ask you, okay, that you're a Gujarati. Are you looking for a Gujarati? Or are you open to some other caste?
Correct. That's the problem I have, bro.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have, you know.
But that's the reality, bro.
So
Whether we like it or we
so
don't.
fucked up reality.
It is what
It's a
it is,
fucked up
yeah.
reality. And one
I agree with you. It's a bit regress when you think about it.
It's all imaginary, bro. Everything that was filled out in the criteria, bro, looks fade. You know, once if you're poor and you want to get married into a rich family, eventually that fun of being rich will also get boring. You know, you'll be like, okay, what next? So everything was pretty imaginary. Then nothing was spoken about. Everything was looks, bro. Firstly, everything was looks. Everything was height.
What and good family.
Yeah, and good family.
Yeah.
And the other thing was that, like, they are showing characters in the show where the character doesn't want to select a girl, he's left it to the fucking parents, bro.
Bro, this is
So
the
what is it?
reality, Rahul.
I'm trying to understand that. What is that last segment of the show? I was like, bro, are you serious? Shit like this goes down?
Of course.
You know, where you don't have a say, bro.
Bro, that is 1 second. Seema Mami na, bro, breaks it down beautifully. Arranged marriage is a marriage of families, Rahul. Not
God
two
damn,
soulmates.
bro.
You understand? You're just shocked to see the reality. But that doesn't change the reality. You understand? This exists. I agree that it's something that in today's generation and today's time, it's not with the time. And when you see it on TV, it's like you're like, maybe it should not be like this. And I agree with you on that part. It should not be like this.
I was just like, dude, you're going to air this and not expect backlash, bro. Like, people are pissed, yo.
People are pissed.
People are pissed.
Yeah, I agree with that point.
Like, and the other
Because even
point,
I was shocked.
and the other bad point that I didn't like is that the way they showed the women, bro. So the men always got options. you
Yeah.
know? So the women didn't get options, bro. So the women were given like fucked up options, and the men, like, they showcased, like, bro, that Pradyuman guy apparently boasts that I've seen 150 girls, fam. You know. So what are you trying to show, like? What are you trying to show in the show? That
He's just trying to tell
what
you
is
that-
the scene, boss?
Bro, he's just trying to tell you
Nah, not
reality.
even. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But the women were like, you know, not given a lot of options. But I'm guessing that's how shit panned
Yeah,
out,
but
bro.
arranged marriage, unfortunately, is a little bit male-centric, you
Yeah.
know. It's like the lady is coming
Yeah.
into the man's
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
So she has to adjust in the man's house with the man's family.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously when we see it
Yeah.
and with our thinking, we always think that maybe it should be a little different.
No, I also thought about it that I thought went deeper into the arranged marriage scene more than the show. I was like, bro, this arranged marriage scene, the way they've shown it is pretty hard. Firstly, you're going to fill in a criteria list and you're going to expect these qualities out of a person you've not met before. Alright, bro? These qualities you only these how are you going to have a criteria for somebody you've not met before? You
Bhai.
want an imaginary person to be fair, handsome, rich, love pets, go to the gym, be adventurous. Yo, you're not
Rahul,
making a fucking NBA player or something where you get to select height.
राजा को चाहिए रानी.
हाँ वो तो होता ही है ना, bro. वो हुआ क्या फिर? Why didn't any of the characters match, bro? Tell me that.
Bro, I'm just happy Seema Mami got paid.
Yo, Seema is, bro, modern day pimpin'.
She is business lady and half.
So yeah, bro, firstly though
Power broker.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. The good thing about the show was, I would say, shit, it's taking me some time to think about it. Of course, Seema
There must be
Mami-
something you like.
Seema Mami was the star of the
She's the
show,
star.
yo. But it was good to see fresh of breath hai, bro, was that last character. Keep forgetting her name, bro.
The apparel.
That apparel, denim.
Denim,
shit, my bad. I don't know. Ankita.
Yeah.
So in that they showed, bro.
The girl
Yeah,
from
what I
Delhi.
liked was that about that character, bro, where she was like, yo, if I've been put
Bindas.
down, if nobody wants to get married to me because I'm fucking dark or I'm not that fit.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Marriage is not the thing for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do my thing,
For
build
sure,
my
for
brand. So that was good. That was good to see, you know, that there are women who are now standing up and doing what they want to do and not following what the society
So the
wants them
show
to do.
ended up showing you all walks of life.
All
they
walks
showed you
of
the
life.
traditional Indian family where the
Yeah.
parents make all the decisions. The parents also force you, okay, beta, it's time. It's time that you settle down. It's
Correct.
time that you move on and start your new life.
But wait, hold on. Were they forced?
See, bro, I think
Yo, that's where everything changes, man.
if you're forced, that's your problem, because the kind of lifestyles and the life they are coming from, if you're complaining about being forced by your parents, dude, figure your shit
Bro,
out.
but the way, that's why I'm saying the editing.
That's what I'm telling you. The editing is brilliant.
Bro, the editing made me believe that character. Bro, I think even if he wants to go to the bathroom, he asks his mother and goes. But that's how they showed that poor guy. Whenever his face came up, I was like, bro,
100%.
somebody hand him a drink.
Yes, 100%.
You know?
I completely agree with you. It was shown in a way that, oh my god, what a poor kid, can't talk in front of his
Do you
mother.
remember that dialogue he said? What I look for my wife, I look in my mother. I want the same thing. You understanding that shit?
Mama's boys, bro.
Bro. Damn. Fair enough, yeah. Fair enough.
What
More
about
power,
the
bro.
NRI characters, bro? One was a heavy one. Aparna.
Do that.
What do you
Aparna,
think?
bro, is... now, this is where... What I think about Aparna's character. If you're coming on a show on Netflix, yeah, you want to come across powerful. Okay, you're going to try to come across a person you're not. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to think, bro, is that the real Aparna?
Oh, so you're saying
Or
that...
is that the Aparna
exaggerated.
for Netflix, fam?
Okay.
You know?
So you think that she's exaggerating
I
a
think
little
she has exaggerated a little bit.
Because I thought that, wow, dude, Netflix figures out their scenes and finds the best characters,
boss,
bro.
best.
So-
So that Aparna character, I was like, yeah, this...
She was the character, bro.
Bro, the only thing that came up to my mind was like an Indian Karen would be Aparna, you know? Just think about it.
Bro,
Like,
imagine Aparna would fucking kill it in the roadies, bro.
Bro, big... Oh.
She would win the roadies, bro.
Oh, Psycho Fest.
Next Big Boss, I think she's going to be invited.
Bro, votes on votes. Oh, yeah, man. That'll be huge, bro. That'll be huge.
Bro, I think a lot of these cast members are going to be invited into the next Big Boss.
Big Boss and
You know?
Roadies. Roadies, I don't think so, but Big Boss for sure.
But Aparna would win the roadies.
Aparna would win roadies.
She would
yeah.
win the audition. It would be viral online, and
Correct.
she would win the
She
show.
seems like one of those
She's a
roadie
go-getter, bro.
contestants.
You know, I want this. I
Arrogant,
will
yeah.
get this.
Yeah.
If not, fuck off.
Yeah.
If you can't give it,
Yeah.
next.
Oh, you have a sense of humor.
I don't know.
Ugly.
I'm going to call him never.
You know, bro, I remember this one scene where she meets her 2-3 dates, right? So for one date, the guy says like, you know, I've never been to Dubai before and I would love to go. And she responds like, Dubai? Who wants to go to Dubai? And then when she meets the next fucking rishta, you know what she tells that guy? Yeah, I've never been to Pakistan. I want to travel to Pakistan.
Yeah. And
You
that
know?
guy was a little bit...
Bro, like what? So that's why I was like, I don't know whether it's the real Aparna or this is for the camera.
So basically, she's wanting to be adventurous. You know, she's like, I don't want the regular travel. You understand? I don't want to be a tourist. I want to be a traveler. That's Aparna.
One poor outgoing guy told her that I want to go to a nice beach and relax there for 10 days. And what was the response? 10 days? Somebody who goes to the beach for 10 days has no work. You remember that, bro? All you can do
bad for him.
Poor guy, bro. Poor guy. Trying to impress her, you know.
Poor
Come, I'll
guy.
take you to the beach, baby. 10 days, you and me. 10 days?
You must be not liking your life that you have to take a break from it.
Damn. But she's trending, bro.
She's trending,
She's
bro.
trending.
All of
Rishta's
these guys.
coming from everywhere for
Yeah,
her
bro.
right now.
So the matchmaker, if the matchmaker couldn't make the match, the money is not gone to waste because Netflix has promised you that you will find someone. Now people will approach you, boys will approach you guys. You know, don't worry about
That's
it.
the add-on
Just
you got,
come on
bro.
the show. You know, be yourself.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
give us the footage.
Footage.
You know,
But Aparna gave some good footage,
Good
bro.
footage,
You
good
remember that scene of hers where she's taking her dogs in that baby cart, bro. And there's Migos playing in the back.
Again, the edit, bro. The songs they selected.
Bro, the songs they selected for were fucking psychotic, yo.
I loved it, bro.
Damn.
Migos playing in the
Migos, bro, and she's taking her dogs with the mother, huh?
heavy.
Senior and junior.
Another question. So how there's Seema Mami, right?
Hmm.
Do you think there can ever be a Samir Masa?
Like a male version.
Do you think that there can be a male version of a Seema Mami?
No,
a
man.
male Indian matchmaker?
No. No chance. That's a fucking dope question, bro. I wish there would be a male version, but I don't think there will be a male version. Because that whole trust factor and that whole, you'll only trust a woman with your shit.
Exactly.
You know? If bro, there's no two ways around it. There's no way you're going to trust a man to find you a girl or a guy to find you, like, you know.
100% agree.
Yeah, bro, it's...
Bro, you and me would not trust a man.
You're mad.
You know, because men don't have that emotional connect and intellect.
Yeah, they don't have that intellect. And you'll always get closer to a lady rather than a man.
Exactly, because she's going to comfort you.
Yeah.
She's going to tell you, don't worry, beta.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you. And you will...
Yeah. And women
embraced.
are more emotional than men. So you connect with them on another level.
Definitely.
Like you won't connect with a man on that level that you connect with a woman.
I don't think it would be a comfortable scene for a man to come into a house and then show you biodata and talk about your future. I'm going to find you the next boy or a girl.
But I think, Devang, there might be male matchmakers.
No. Of course.
But yeah, go on.
India is such a big country with so many people, all young guys looking for their princesses. Of course, there must be a male matchmaker. But I'm saying overall, if you notice, it's dominated by women.
Of course.
Right? The matchmaking business is dominated by women. But it's because that you can trust them.
100%.
You know, and they make you feel comfortable.
100%.
And you don't mind telling your deep life stories and stresses and you share with them.
That's a women's job, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a women's job.
So no
and they're
Samir
good
Masa.
at it. You know, I don't even think men should venture into it.
So you don't think there can be a Samir Masa?
Fam. Samir Masa, no. No Samir Masa, bro. No Samir Masa.
Damn, bro.
Unless you want to start your own matchmaking company, bro.
But you're right, bro. No one will trust me.
Bro, we'll make them trust you.
You'll make them?
We'll make them trust
Okay.
you, bro.
I think what the men
We have
do
so many candidates anyways lined up.
what men do is men will create the website and the apps, shadi.com.
They'll think valuation, na? For them, it's a
Exactly.
valuation game.
Bro, exactly.
Bro, cheers. For men,
Women do it one-on-one.
men like to profit on things.
Exactly. Bro. So yeah, bro.
Hey, listen, bro. I had a question. Do you think that these candidates, if they don't get, okay, if the matchmaker introduces me to a girl, okay, and I don't get married to her. Okay, no, I get married to her, and then unfortunately we get divorced. Do I get a fucking refund, bruh?
Are you mad?
Why not?
Are you mad?
Why not?
Bro, Seema Mami's already bought the BMW. Now she's going to refund.
Bro, I don't give a shit. Give me the BMW fund. Give me the BMW.
Are you mad?
You know?
So there's
but
no
don't you think
refund.
they should be refunded?
No, not at all. That's your problem.
Huh?
That's your problem.
You didn't make a proper match.
That's why it's a great business and she's a great businesswoman because there's no return, no refund.
Bro, but what, it's like a service she's
But you know this,
providing,
na,
right?
Rahul? That-
Is it like goods or services?
But you know this, na, bro? That she gets paid regardless of you getting married. So to show you biodata, you have to pay her.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and-
So she's not opening her books for free.
Bonus, if you get married, you have to pay a bonus.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
What are you saying?
Yeah, and you're talking about refunds?
What are you saying,
Bro, she's killing it. I'm telling you, she's killing
But then
it.
answer my question, is she providing goods or a service?
Service.
Okay, fair enough.
Goods. they
Got you there, bro.
They talk about it like it's a product. They talk about people like their products.
क्या बिल में क्या जा रहा है?
हाँ,
बिल में क्या है? GST किसका ले रहा है?
Matchmaking services.
हाँ, what is it?
Services.
Services, ना bro. Suitable रिश्ता services, not goods.
Suitable rishtas, bro. Wow.
Suitable रिश्ता.
क्या नाम है, bro? मानना पड़ेगा.
Suitable, huh?
And what do you
Amazing.
think about this, bro? How do you think the families feel about their portrayal on the show?
That's a... Bro, to be honest with you, I'm just going to be fucking blunt, bro. I think they're pissed. Man. Firstly, you got to think about it that they're not that modern. The way they've portrayed themselves and the traditions and the culture that they're following. They don't seem like they're that modern. So, for me, I think a few characters were not portrayed in the right way. And a few characters were portrayed in the right way. So, I have mixed feelings about it. But characters like, I don't want to name it, but whatever. That Akshay's mom, Pradyuman, And I think these three characters they're pissed, bruh.
You think so?
They're pissed, dude. Have you seen the editing and all, bro? My BP is going high and there's horror music playing at the back and shit, dude.
Bro, but I think they must be enjoying the fame, bro. Think
bro.
about it. Like, if you take it, I understand that it's cringe and people also like saying that
Hate
what the
watching.
fuck is this show, dude?
Yeah.
You know? Hate watching.
Yeah,
That's
hate
the word
watching.
people
That's
are
the
using.
word, hate
That's the
watching.
word. But if the family takes it in a positive way,
Yeah.
I'm sure amongst the community and society, they can be pretty popular,
But
bro.
yeah, popular. But when you already have a business and you're already loaded, Devang, do you want that popularity, bro? Or you want people to be
They
like,
have the
God
money,
damn.
but they don't have the fame.
Yeah.
Now they're infamous.
Yeah.
They're not famous, they're infamous. But honestly,
I wouldn't want it, bro.
if you ask me, in my
I
opinion,
don't want that.
Yeah, of course. It's
Neither do you, I think. Do you want that?
Bro, I don't have the balls
Do you want that? Like,
to
no,
come on
right?
a show like this
Yeah.
and open up my books.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
that kind of.
Do you
guts
think
to
when
do
they
it.
saw the footage, they had right to say like, no, we don't want it.
The thing is, I think
We don't
the
want.
show
We
worked.
don't want these parts in the show.
The thing is, I think the show has become a success because everyone pretty much stayed true to themselves.
Hmm.
Like everybody behaved like what they would in regular life. So their sentences, the talks.
You think Pradyuman?
Bro, of course.
You think that's him 24/7, bro?
Bro, 100%.
Nice.
That's why people are like, okay, it's a little bit exaggerated.
Little bit
in the sense of that, okay, we have this
that character,
aquarium, so
that
you can
character,
eat peacefully and all of that. That's a bit intense. But everyone was themselves, including Seema Bain. Like,
Seema Bain.
Seema Mami.
Seema Bain, bro. She's the new Seema Bain.
So all the parts where the characters were shown were pretty much cringe. But all the parts where Seema Mami is talking about the characters after meeting them, like they have such a big list, but you can't find everything. You have to adjust. You know, it's
She's
like
so stubborn.
they want it all, but they can't get it all. That is funny.
So you have to compromise.
So when she's complaining about her customers, that's the funny part. Like that was not cringe. That was hilarious, in my opinion. You know, and her being her true self,
Correct.
was what people loved and hated.
I think she was the realist OG.
She was a realist OG.
She was the realist OG,
Yeah.
bro. The only real person if we could take out of this show was Seema. You know, because she was living. That's
She was
her
living.
life, yo. Come. Follow me, camera.
Oh, you're not married? Don't worry. By this year end, you will get married.
Definitely.
Confirm.
We'll do something and we'll do it off.
Beta, this is a 24-hour job. 365 days.
Heavy.
You understand?
Heavy.
Hardest working lady in India.
Bro.
Believe that.
Most popular lady in India right now for sure. Yeah. So the families, according to me, are not happy.
No?
That's what I think, bro.
I don't know if they're happy or no, but I think that now they've come on the show and they've been themselves on the show. Might as well just embrace it. Might as well just say that, yes, this is a very much part of our culture. We are true to ourselves. At least we were not fake, you know, and take the hate, take the love. And take it in a positive way.
I feel like when it's already out and the world has seen it, you have nothing else but to embrace it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a positive thing to do.
that's the only thing.
That's the only thing to do.
But are you embracing it before it even came out?
So I hope they don't take it in a negative way.
You know,
I hope, because you know it takes a lot to come on a show like this, bro. So I just hope they don't go into a negative.
If somebody like
spiral.
you or me wouldn't want to come on that show,
No chance.
you need some balls.
Balls.
Man. So, just don't know how they were pitched the show.
For sure, bro. The only good part about the show now, bro, the cute part about the show, I'm telling you now, the edit was brilliant. Okay? Because they showed these few clips of these really old couple who were arranged married. They went through an arranged marriage and it was a successful arranged marriage for 35 years, 25 years. And all of them were cute.
Do you think that was done?
Don't you think so?
I have a theory behind this. That it was edited in such a way that clip always came in the beginning of the show. Okay.
So it was like.
So was it? So was that clip added in the beginning of the show to set the context that, okay, boss, we are going to show you arranged marriages, but before we show you candidates, we are going to show you tried and tested couples.
That's what I'm trying
So, but
exactly, you're right.
that's the way they've edited it and directed it.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
that's
That's
very
what-
smart, bro.
It's so smart because before you start hating on the show,
Yeah.
and before you start complaining that, dude, these matches are not happening. What is this?
Yeah.
It's all on
Yeah.
looks.
Then
And
they pop this in.
They pop this successful marriage where the couples are
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're like, dude, I wish I would have something like this. It's that cute,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you know who's the cutest of them all?
Who?
Seema Masi and her husband,
Dude.
bro. They were cute, bro.
That's a good couple.
They were cute, bro.
They were doing their. I think the
The
father-
husband was a cutie, bro.
the husband is also a part of Suitable.
Oh
Restaurant,
yeah. Oh, he is.
Yeah, bro, they were seeing the books and all together. You know, it's 2020. You're making so much money and you still got
Nice,
paper,
nice,
bro.
nice.
You're still recording your data on a file. I was like, kya baat
Old
hai
school,
yaar?
bro, old
One MacBook. You know, I can picture Seema. Now she's gonna level up, bro.
Level up.
Now she's gonna level up.
I think she's already at her peak, you know.
Yeah. How do you think the world is reacting to the show, bro? What do you think the world is thinking right now?
Good question.
Because
Good question. Firstly, I was shocked when I saw the show. So, and again, I'm shocked because, dude, I know this, but still, when I saw it on TV, I was just taken aback. So, imagine somebody from outside of India who doesn't know what arranged marriage is, and they experience this for the first time. Like, this is how it happens.
yeah.
And I think that's why the show has become a success.
Correct.
Shock value.
Bro, it's like they're infatuated.
Yeah.
It's because this
Apparently, Americans are loving it, huh?
Americans and UK is
UK
fucking going apeshit, bro. So, anyways, there are so many Indians in US and UK. So, that's Netflix getting
gonna
it right
happen.
again.
Yeah.
But what I think is that how the world is looking at this is like, damn. If you think of the Indian, if you think of Indian marriages as a whole, you'll from an outside point of view, if an American or say a British or anyone for a matter of fact had to look at Indian marriages, they would look at Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas.
Of course.
Okay, like a fantasy, bruh.
Fantasy.
Like everything going well and good, bro. It's a happily ever after story.
True.
Then you have the infamous Ambani wedding.
True.
Where millions,
Larger than life.
where billions were spent.
True.
You know, so that's how I think the outsiders think
True.
of Indian marriages.
True.
But now I feel like, oh, okay, this is what goes behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
This is what goes behind the scenes. Damn.
Behind the scenes.
Like, you go to a matchmaker, you give them your likes and dislikes, then they find you someone, and then you go on a date. And what fucking freaked me out the most, bro, which I thought was absolutely crazy, is that they're bringing their parents along.
That's arranged marriage for
Yeah,
you.
that's what shocked me.
That's
you
arranged
know?
marriage for you.
So what I think is that now they'll be like, oh, okay.
Seema.
So it's a whole story.
Bro, Seema Mami clearly says it. Marriage between the families.
Correct.
So they have to
Bro,
bring
I'll
brother,
tell you
sister,
something.
mother.
I'll tell you something.
You were oblivious to the fact that this happens in the
I
real
was like,
world.
wow.
You were just like, not my problem, so I don't want to
Wow,
look
that
into
guy
it.
has
Yeah.
some confidence and balls, you know,
Yeah,
to take
yeah.
the mother and the daughter.
You have to, bro. You're talking like it's an option. You have to. When
That's
you go,
hard.
You have to serve samosa and tea, and you have to take the
That's
parents.
hard, yo. That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard.
That's hard. So yeah, everybody abroad obviously thinks that Indians have lavish weddings, which is absolutely true. Regardless of where you come from and how much money you have, you spend a big part of your wealth on weddings. That's a cultural thing for us.
Correct.
Rich or poor,
Correct.
a big part of your wealth is spent
Weddings.
on your wedding.
Weddings.
Right?
Yeah, that's how you show your class, right?
But again, you said it perfectly. Like, this is showing you behind the scenes. This is showing you what goes on. You know, the good, the glitz and the glamour, and the negative part of it. You know, the making a person into a product. You know,
Correct.
judging by the looks, the age,
Correct.
the history, the
Yeah.
baggage,
Yeah.
and when you compile it together, somehow it feels a bit wrong.
No, not a bit. Very wrong.
Very
Devang.
wrong.
Come
Yeah.
on,
No, I
man.
agree with you.
You know?
I agree with you.
But yeah, so it'll be good to see how the world is reacting in fucking crazy ways. People
Yeah.
are going ape shit.
Ape shit.
But why are you hating, yo?
Yeah. But you know,
You already know this is happening, and then suddenly you're fucking on Twitter, writing that this show is a cringe fest. This show shouldn't be aired. What?
no, I don't agree with that. It's
What?
like, imagine, Rahul, for example, today you make a documentary on heroin, right? So you are just showing how the business of heroin works, how the
Exactly.
farming of heroin works, and how heroin has ruined lives. But that doesn't mean you're promoting the drug, right? So this is a documentary trying to show you, as you
That's
said,
what I'm saying.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
You know, so it's showing you the reality. And I was very happy that everybody was very true to themselves, and we got to see all these funny
Correct.
parts and these cringy parts.
Correct. But I don't understand why people are hating. Okay, there are a few points which you can hate and you can talk about it, but it's a fact, man.
It's a fact.
Don't hate. Do something about it.
Yeah.
You know, do something about it.
100%.
Don't just be on Twitter writing fucking shit.
Yeah.
Go out there and fucking do it.
And think about it. If you want to bring change into this culture and society, the change is not going to come by complaining about it. The change is going to come by you and me changing. where you and me don't demand that if it's not a fair girl, don't even show it. If it's
Correct.
not 5'5" and above, I don't want to see it.
Correct.
You know, if it's not Hindu and Gujarati and whatnot, next.
Nah, fam. Not around here. No,
So we
no
have to
more.
change.
No more.
So if you and me bring that change, then eventually our parents will be educated and they'll be like,
Absolutely.
forget about it, let the kid do what he wants.
Absolutely.
You know?
But I was thinking about it, bro, that this shit has been coming down generations. Do you remember in history we used to study about marriages? About
No,
just think about it, dude. Like the arranged marriage system, according to me, started back in like fucking the Mughal era. Because so if I was a king, okay, if I had my own kingdom, okay, and I wanted to expand my kingdom and I wanted to become more powerful and I wanted to end some sort of enmity with a few clans, what would I do, bro? I would go to the other kingdom and I would be like, yo, you have a daughter, I have a son, let's get married. It's an arranged marriage setting, boss.
True that.
When you get married and then you like fucking build your empire together.
Yeah.
So I think that this shit has been coming down fucking generations and
The
it's
royal
not gonna
family
go.
also is all
Yeah.
over Europe now, bro.
Yeah.
They have the
Then
genes all over Europe.
then
That's very true.
And bro, if you think about it in history books, like what is fucking Troy? Bro, Troy is basically a young prince, young good-looking prince
Bro.
who fucking goes to another kingdom and steals that other king's wife and bounces.
It's like a Bollywood film.
You
Think
know,
about
so
it.
love marriage is basically you can't fall in love and get married, boss.
Bro, you know, we have the
understand?
whole culture of bhaga ke leke jana na,
So-
bro. So that's Troy.
Then that's fucking Troy, bro.
But Troy did it obviously with
Bro, that
a war.
bro, he went to war for a damn. Love is crazy, bro.
True love, baby.
So yeah,
True
that's
love.
what I'm saying. You know, even in movies they show get married. Arranged marriage is good, but love marriage just leads to war. You know,
Oh yeah, bro.
love marriage leads to war, bro. Troy,
Oh,
I'm telling you,
yeah.
bro. Troy started it.
Oh yeah, bro. That is true. That is
Think
true.
about
But in
it.
Hindi movies, it's all successful, na,
Yeah.
bro. They run away, then
So
the
since
family is
fucking-
also happy later.
since centuries, bro, we've been taught that.
True that.
You know.
Yeah. So it's a big
And,
part of
yeah.
our culture, bro.
Big part of our culture. Not only our culture, there are other cultures also that are following it. Just Japanese culture is very big into arranged
There's
marriages.
arranged marriage in
Yeah, bro.
Japan?
They've been following it since the 16th century, bro.
No, but is it going on today?
Of course, it's being followed, bro. Turkey is very big in arranged marriages.
What are you saying?
Turkey is
bro?
very big in arranged
Like
marriages. Today, bro, the women aged from 18 to 24 prefer arranged marriages more than love marriages.
Bro, I had no idea.
They prefer their parents introducing them to someone.
I swear to God, I only thought it was an Indian thing.
No, bro. A lot of people follow.
That
A lot of cultures follow it.
Happening in such
Lot
a
of-
obvious and a rampant way.
Lot of cultures follow it. Think about it. Even I was
Okay.
shocked.
So it's a big thing in Turkey?
Big thing in Turkey.
Kya baat hai?
Big thing in Turkey and
Nice to hear, bro.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good.
So it's not only us. Okay. I did not know that.
So all the shots are not only coming to us. You know, a few other countries also
Okay.
are doing it.
Okay. Another question. Do you think there will be a season 2 to this hit series?
100%.
Is Netflix going to exploit?
Bro. So Netflix, okay, they're talking about a season 2. If you ask any normal person who's a real winner from the show, they're going to say Seema. According to me, bro, it's fucking Netflix.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Dude,
Facts, bro. Facts.
Netflix has dropped such a show and at such a time when if you think about
Facts.
2020 you'll only think about complexion, bro. You'll only think about complexion, you'll only think about race. Netflix having the balls to release such a show at such a
Sensitive time.
fragile time, you know,
Yes,
people
true,
are
true, true.
people are on the verge of getting pissed off.
You are absolutely correct.
So Netflix
Is the real winner. My God. That's a
bro, and
hard
at a
fact.
time like when everyone is stuck at home and people are streaming day in day out with so many options available, dude, Netflix is fucking creating content that people have to watch.
Have to watch.
You know, you watch my show, boss, on my fucking website,
I didn't even know hate watching was a thing.
bro. Hate watching is
I thought binge watching was a thing.
now it's hate watching.
And hate watching, that makes no sense. But
Hate watching, boss. Hate watching anything that is fucking cringy to watch, but you can gossip about it later.
yeah.
Let's watch it, yeah. Let's watch it.
True.
You know, so season 2, definitely.
Question number 2.
Definitely. And wait, season 2, I am to thinking that there'll be crazy types.
Yeah, so what's going to be the season
So what
2?
I think is that firstly, I think Geeta,
Delhi.
I call her the hustler, yo. I'm going to make you meet someone and not even tell you who that guy is, yo. You know, you go na, arey, you meet first, then we talk about the guy, bro.
When I tell you he's
Bro, I felt
divorced,
so bad, bro.
I felt bad, bro.
I was like, dude, this poor girl got hustled.
Even I
bro.
feel bad, bro. I was
That
like,
poor-
whoa, that's intense.
You know?
You should not
Man, how
do
you
that.
gonna hide such a big fact?
It's a
so,
big
bro,
fact.
it would be good to see Geeta, cause that shit would be crazy.
Crazy, bro. I think Geeta would go hard. You know,
Hard.
she's Seema Ben on steroids, bro. She don't give a fuck, bro.
Hard,
She's like a hippie Seema Ben. You know.
Geeta is like, yo, the gangsters, bro, from Delhi.
So you think season 2 will be on?
Season 2 could be Geeta, or it could be another country. I think it should be another country.
I don't
show
think
show different cultures. You know.
I think it makes sense if it's another country
Yeah.
because we'll get to see. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't even know it happens in Turkey and Japan. So
Yeah.
if I get to see it, will be
Why
entertaining.
not? Why not?
But trust me, bro. To see the Delhi wedding scene,
Oh.
I would love to see that, bro. We saw the Bombay scene. You know, it's nice, lovely.
Yeah, we only saw Bombay.
But to see the
Bro, we
Delhi
saw
scene?
Delhi, no?
Delhi only
That-
one
that
girl, na,
Ankita,
bro.
Ankita.
Yeah. But imagine if Geeta Ben.
Oh, Geeta from Delhi only.
Yeah.
Oh, basically a matchmaker out of Delhi, fam. Damn.
That would be intense, bro. Because
Damn.
their weddings are bigger.
Huge, lavish,
lavish,
bro. Lavish.
And with booze. Gujaratis ideally don't have booze in their weddings.
after
Punjabis,
party.
yeah,
After party. Yeah.
After party.
Or it would be what else could it be? But season 2 is definitely happening.
Okay, what would be ideal season 2 for you?
An ideal season 2 for me would be another country.
Another country. Which country?
I would like like a very famous country, or like an America. But America already has that fucking Bachelor, right,
Bachelor
bro?
and too hot to handle.
Too
and
hot to
whatnot, bro.
handle.
That's like 1,000.
Bro, that's the fucking content being put out. You know, it's just think about it. That's the content that people love to watch.
Aziz Sanskar.
Yo, you know what? You know what's the OG fucking matchmaking show of India? Splitsvilla.
Oh,
I just thought about that shit. Just think about it, bro.
damn, bro.
Splitsvilla
And
was
the name is Splitsvilla.
Splitvilla.
So it's a house where you come
yo.
to split up.
Bro, Splitsvilla is this. Yo, think about it. What was that?
It was a crazy
10 men and
reality
women
show.
put into a house.
Yeah, bro.
You have to
Do
get married at
challenges,
the
bro.
end.
Fuck this, bro.
Something
Honestly,
like
bro, I think this Indian matchmaking was at least a better reality show. At least a well-directed, well-edited show. It was entertaining to watch. Hate watching, binge watching, cringe watching, whatever you call it. People watched 8 episodes.
Bro, and
I can't sit through
they
one
ran
episode
through.
of...
They ran through the 8 episodes.
I can't sit through one episode of
You're
Splitsvilla.
mad.
And-
next.
Bro, what are these challenges, bro? You know, you want to jump across ropes and fucking eat cockroaches.
How's that going to
and all.
help me fucking find someone?
You understand? And who, like, is it entertaining for the viewers? I don't think so, dude. You know, not relatable for
Yeah.
sure.
But
So season 2 you want abroad?
Season 2 abroad.
I would
Let's
like
go
it,
abroad.
I would like it Punjabi.
Punjabi?
Delhi.
Delhi.
scenes, you
Full
know?
Delhi scene.
Yeah, big
Nice.
lavish weddings.
Nice.
Their culture we'll also get to explore, you know, how they go through the arranged marriage scenes. What are their
That's a good idea.
criterias?
That's
you know?
crazy.
कि उनके criteria क्या है? What are they looking for? Are they also looking for fairness, height?
True. But you know why I think that will play out, why I think it'll again be an Indian matchmaking season 2, because the director is Indian.
And also,
The director is an Oscar nominated director, bro.
I didn't even know that.
Very big. She's very big into all of these.
And it makes so much sense the way it was directed.
yeah.
But again, Indians are all across the world. So you can't do a Japanese matchmaking and then take them to America and say that an American Japanese wants to get married. That's not going to happen.
We
But an
never
Indian
know,
American, an NRI, will...
But you think it doesn't happen there, or
I don't think...
like some Japanese family in America
no,
meets
American
with a
Japanese,
Japanese
no.
family in Japan,
I doubt
and
it.
then they get married.
Not as rampant as how Indians do it.
Yeah, Indians do it hard.
See, Seema Mami went and she's like, Seema Mami from Mumbai, Seema, if you have anybody, boy or girl, please bring
If
it.
you have anybody, and we have everyone.
We have
What do you
everyone.
want?
We have
What do
everyone.
you want? What's your like? Huh? It's all done.
Done.
6'3"?
Fair? Done.
No, I'll give you 6'4".
Yeah,
you know.
done. क्या
What do you
चाहिए?
want?
Yeah, you want to get married next year? This year. Guaranteed, बेटा.
Big,
आप टेंशन मत
big.
लो. आप खाली compromise करो, आप खाली flexible रहो and have patience. That's it. So basically, bro, she goes to clients, takes their criteria and gives her criterias.
Oh.
Gives them her criterias.
Oh, true.
कि आपके
true,
क्राइटेरिया
true.
क्या है? नहीं, पर मेरे क्राइटेरिया है कि my clients have to be flexible, they have to compromise, and they have to be patient.
Correct.
Oh, bro, she's a legend.
Correct. Basically, she's indirectly saying, I'll listen to you. Whatever you want, I'll try to get you whatever you want. But at the end, it's up to me to show you who it is, you know. No, your criteria will be taken into consideration. But this
you
is what
do what
it
I
is. What
want.
it is, you know.
बेटा ये करो, ये सही match है, one at a time. And she's so confident, bro. She shows only one bio data and all. Like she knows, bro. She knows her business in and out. I'll tell you that, bro. She goes to that picky lady in America, Aparna, and goes with one bio data. Like she knows that Aparna is wanting 5, 6, 10, 100 bio datas, and she goes with one. Like she knows how to, you know, how to be with each customer, how to
100%.
be with each client. Very smart lady, bro. Very smart lady.
The definition of a powerful hustler.
Powerful hustler, bro.
Powerful hustler.
So, whether you like what she does or you don't, but
Yeah.
you can.
You don't
hate
need no
the game, but don't hate the
qualifications
player,
for that,
bruh.
bro. You know, she's born with it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
God center. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question. What do you think is the cringiest part of the show?
Yeah, I think the whole show is cringy.
No, the cringiest
Okay,
part.
but I have a lot of scenes which
Top.
are cringy, but the one that fucking takes it for me is the part where Akshay's family meets with the girl's family in Udaipur, and they're sitting on that huge ass table, and there's just
Yeah.
fucking silence. You know, nobody is talking about anything. And the questions also that are being asked is like, okay, beta, what do you prefer in your man? What do you prefer in your husband?
That
what do
awkwardness scared me, bro.
you know, it was
Heavy, na, bro?
I kept looking away, bro. I was like, let me check my phone.
What is this?
I was like
It's too
checking my
heavy.
phone and like, you know, slyly looking like that.
Heavy, bro. The
So that was
awkwardness
that
heavy.
was the most cringiest part of the show because fuck, it was fucking cringy.
True that. For
And-
me, it was that I think the last date in Racecourse when they went on the horse.
Ah, correct.
So firstly, I don't think people go on horse riding dates. And secondly, chalo, assuming that you know how to ride a horse and you want to introduce your future partner to one of your hobbies and make it a romantic date night, which is not realistic, but chalo, giving the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah,
okay, you do it.
yeah.
And then you dress up like a jockey, you know, boots and helmet and whatnot. But then, cut to the scene shows two horses, the girl, the guy, and
Yeah,
two,
and they're fucking wearing like
no, and two guys walking the horses.
with the helmets and shit on.
Yeah, basically they are on the horse, they are walking, and then they pan to the two people holding the horses. It's literally two people holding and slow walking the horses while these two are having a conversation. Now that was cringe, bro. Why would I want to have a conversation with my future fiance, wife to be your girlfriend in front of these two jockeys? You know, if I
Of
don't know
course.
how to ride a horse, fine, dude. Go somewhere else on a date. Just sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a drink.
But bro,
And
if-
talk. Why do you have to sit on a horse when you don't know how to ride a horse?
But-
and someone is walking the horse for you. It's so awkward. Like there are four people.
But bro, isn't that what he said? Isn't that what he said that I ride horses? I know how to ride horses.
But literally, it was like how I walk
Yeah.
my dog.
But that's
They
how
were being walked.
He was trying to portray
This couple
somebody.
was being walked.
Yeah, he was trying to portray somebody he's not. you
So
know?
I'm saying that, chalo. I think that was the most scripted part of the show, the
Correct.
horse riding. thing.
Exactly, bro. It was
you know?
scripted. It was scripted.
And even if you had to do it, even if it was unbelievable and it's not realistic, at least remove the jockeys, the true horse walkers, remove them from that one show, let them walk a little bit on the horse. You know, fake it properly. It's so awkward when there are two
Yo.
guys in a uniform walking these two couples. It
Damn.
made no sense to me, bro. It made no sense to me.
Bro, if you think about it deeper,
It's like the show went to them and said in Racecourse के हमको है ना ये दो घोड़े पे इन लोग को चलाने का है और ये लोग बातें करेंगे बस. And they said नहीं पर हम चलाएंगे. हम ऐसे छोड़ नहीं सकते. What do you think about Nadia?
the cameras got to him. Nadia, bro, laughs a bit too much, but yeah, she's fine.
She's fine.
She's fine, bro.
She's fine.
She's fine. She's fine, yo.
She's definitely fine.
She's fine. She's fine, bro.
And yeah, and Seema Mami also, her confident self, her one line was also amazing, bro. So she does her due diligence also, okay, in with her clients. Like for example, regardless of Rahul believing or no in horoscope, she will go and show your face or
Insurance. They call it the insurance.
insurance. So what she says is that horoscope is like an insurance for marriage.
If it-
Amazing, bro. That means this person knows her business in and out. So मेरे client को horoscope में belief है कि नहीं, मैं तो दिखा दूंगी. I will match it.
But she said no, in America they don't give a shit.
Yeah, but still she matches it.
Yeah, she still show it. She'll be
Insurance
like,
so
yo,
she
the horoscope reader, whatever, the astrologer, or the face reader, how many of them were there? They said that the match is ready and
But-
the Kundli's match. Kundli.
Kundli. But what do you think about the horoscope readers, bro?
Bro, they got it right.
I think
They got it right.
this show portrayed two people in a very nice way. First were the old couples who come in those bits and pieces out of context just to show that arranged marriages are a success.
Correct.
Okay. And second are these Panditjis and Jyotish. Because, bro, everything they said was pretty much on point. Even the American astrologer, the NRI astrologer,
Dilip Bhai.
Dilip Bhai was on point. The Panditji in Bombay was on point. And the third,
The other guy.
Jyotish.
Yeah.
Bro, all three,
Got it right.
you know, however, maybe it's edited or whatever, but they were portrayed in a way that, dude, if one outtake a person can have is, dude, maybe I should look into astrology. Maybe it's real. Maybe it works. Should I go to an
Bro,
astrologer?
that shit was so real. I thought about it. Dude, is this scripted?
Yeah, right.
I was like, bro, did Seema call the astrologer before coming through?
Because they were definitely portrayed in a
You know?
very positive way.
Like, what?
Yeah. They were so right
What?
about everything. About personality.
I wouldn't mind going to a face reader.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
bro. Why not?
So I was like, damn, that close?
So that was a positive
Yeah.
for sure for the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Do you think that this show also became a success because it's pre-COVID? There is no mask wearing, there is no social distancing, there is no gloves and PP kits and face shields, and everybody was a little happy to see that old world, which the new normal is going to be different, right?
Definitely could be.
So now when the lockdown ends and we are going to go back to the world again, obviously it's going to be different.
Correct.
So this was the last show showing you what was our good old days.
Good old days, man.
Right?
Good old days, bro.
So people, I think, like that also.
Good point.
A little bit.
Good point. Good
Right?
point. Could be.
In America,
Could be.
in
Relatable.
India, cars, traffic,
Relatable.
people
Relatable.
sitting next to each other,
Definitely relatable, bro.
no masks.
Yeah, but COVID's fucked up the marriage business, dude.
What about the
You know?
Netflix business?
Netflix business is fucking booming. Bro, but the marriage business has taken a hit, bro.
Zoom also is booming because of that. You know, Zoom weddings?
Zoom weddings, yeah.
Yeah, there's Zoom weddings, Zoom pujas.
Yeah. Zoom pujas, all of that. But yo, shit, how many industries are affected when the Indian marriage system just stops, you know?
Yeah.
So many businesses.
Because people spend so much on the Indian
Correct.
weddings that small businesses
Correct.
get a lot of value out of it.
Bro, hospitals, marriages and education. Never dying.
Never dying.
Never dying.
Yeah, so let's hope for a revive with regards to a marriage culture.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
May people spend more, have bigger, more lavish weddings.
But what's the... so I had a question.
Go for it.
If I meet my spouse on Tinder or Bumble,
You mean your soulmate?
my soulmate, bro,
Okay.
my wife, yeah? Wifey.
Wifey.
Is that counted as an arranged marriage or a love marriage, bro?
It's counted.
Because think about it. Think about it. Okay, fuck Tinder and Bumble. I'm talking about Shaadi.com. Or like a matrimonial website
Now that makes more sense.
only created to get you to connect with somebody who also wants to get married.
Yeah.
So the end goal, like Tinder and Bumble is hooking up. Sorry, I'm going to say it again. But in matrimonial website, it's for matrimony.
True.
So I'm just trying to figure out that are these websites created so you don't have to get fucking parents involved?
See,
And is it a love marriage or is it an arranged marriage?
I think even when you're talking about Tinder and Bumble, it makes sense because somehow it's arranged. But
Because instead of a human being connecting you, it's an app.
it's an app.
So anyways, we know robots are going to take over the world.
So Tinder and Bumble is the matchmaker,
Tinder and Bumble is the matchmaker, the AI,
the AI matchmaker,
the robot matchmaking.
the AI matchmaker. That's a very good point. So Tinder
The
and
AI
Bumble
matchmaking.
is the AI matchmaker.
It's-
But as per the guidelines of Seema Mami, so I am going to follow the guidelines of Seema Mami when it comes to arranged marriage.
Go
And
for it.
she clearly says
Go for it.
that arranged marriage is a marriage between the families, not two people, right? So based on those instructions, guidelines, Bumble and Tinder does not qualify. I think Shaadi.com and all those matrimonial websites
Is arranged.
Is arranged because eventually you meet the parents. The first meeting is with the parents. I don't think it's an individual meeting, but I don't know, bro. I don't know.
How do you want to put it?
Yeah.
Do you want to call it like a... How would you... What's your mind leaning towards? Like an arranged or a love? Bro, just think
I
about
think it's
it.
arranged.
Because
I think
because
it's
what is love, bro? Love is like going out there and finding someone, like
not
a
finding,
friend.
bro, falling.
Falling for someone.
Homie,
Falling
you
for
fall
someone.
in
My
love.
bad. My bad.
You don't find love.
My bad. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Fair. So you get married. You date, and then you meet the girl, and then you know the girl for years. They say love marriage is basically when you're with somebody for years.
True.
And then you get married, right?
True.
So that's what I'm trying
And
to figure
Seema Mami
out.
says also that in India, the courtship period is very short.
Yeah.
Once you finalize on the boy and the girl, you get married immediately.
Fuck that, dude.
You get engaged immediately.
Bro, I think that's a fucking problem, Devang. Just think about it, bro. I've been giving it a fucking thought. Firstly, like I'll repeat myself, you're expecting like a long list of
Criterias.
likes and dislikes from a person you've not met before. So it's an imaginary person, okay? So when you go and meet somebody, at the end of your mind, you know that, okay, I have to get married to this person. So I'm going to try and impress her. I'm not going to go to the person and going to just go out there and tell her, okay, these are my fucking problems. This is what I don't like. I'm not going to tell you my secrets in the first date, right? I think that you need to spend at least a year or two to get to know the person before you get married, right? Because you don't want that coming up after you get married. Because you don't know the person completely. So you've already been put into a room and you're like, yo, homie, you're going to get married now. Okay?
So
you're going to get to know the person after you get married. So you have to adjust. That's why she keeps saying it's a compromise.
exactly.
Okay? You're going to get married. You might not know the person
Yes.
100%. But after you get married, you have to... Then they'll open up to you because they have no option. You know?
So my take on this is almost similar to yours. That, yeah, bro, I think I agree with you. It's something on that lines only, bro.
Is this why the modern day arranged marriages, like Seema Mami said, marriages are breaking like biscuits? You know? So that's my only take. That's one thing that I thought deeply about, bro. Damn. Like, you know? What if I'm not the person I truly am while I'm meeting the girl?
I'll tell
But then
you
I
how it
open up
works.
once I get married
tell
to
you
her.
how
Nah,
it
that's
works. See,
fucking problem.
I'll tell you. For example, if you are going through the route of arranged marriage, then you go in whole and soul with that route. You believe in it. You want the best. So you follow all the guidelines. So as per the arranged marriage norms, you have to get married immediately. What you're saying is very logical. Of course, if you spend more time, you travel together, you get to know each other better. It's obviously good.
You know your likes and dislikes.
You know your likes and dislikes. You know how compatible you are. It makes sense. But again, that's a concept of a love marriage. That's a concept of a boyfriend-girlfriend or a live-in relationship, which is very practical and logical.
Yeah.
Arranged marriage is not very practical or logical. No, it's not. It's very practical, but it's not very logical. So I think if you're going through the arranged marriage route, you don't then interfere and say कि नहीं मेरे को arrange भी करना है पर मेरे को 2 साल courtship भी चाहिए नहीं.
तो नहीं होएगा
Then might
ऐसा.
as well you just
That's one thing I thought about arranged marriage. The whole system and the way it's formed
You're
and the way
right.
it's followed is like very like, okay, going to be put into a room directly.
So Rahul finds a match. Within 2 months is the roka. Next 2 months engagement. Next 3 months marriage. So it's 6 months you have. 8 months you have.
Dude.
If you're lucky, you have a year and a half. But that also never happens.
Who Akshay?
So, yeah, bro. I think if you're going for arranged marriage, then might as well go in with the intent of
Positive.
arranged marriage and positive
Positively.
intent, and then do what the arranged marriage system is and follow that and be happy. You know, own it.
Correct.
Instead of saying that I want the best of both worlds. Love marriage, obviously, what you're saying is right. That you should have a courtship, you should date, you should travel together, you should get to know each other better. It's good for you guys.
Marriage is friendship, brother.
But yeah, in arranged marriage, then I think you just, as you said, after getting married, you get to know each other better.
Bro, and one more thing that I took out of this is that, again, everything, all the likes that they wanted in the criteria were like very, you can say that they'll eventually fade away. Like, okay, they just wanted good looking women. They just wanted smart, independent.
I'll tell you about
Not independent. Okay, they were like, she has to look good. She has to be 5'2". She has to have family values.
Okay.
And the girl, of course, wanted somebody from a good family, etc., etc. But I just feel like all these likes and all are eventually going to fucking
Bro.
fade away, bro.
Now that's
like the likes that they wanted were very like a horse vision,
Yeah.
like very narrow-minded.
That's why I'm telling you now, bro.
Like it was like everything's going to eventually fade away.
Obviously, it's gonna fade away.
But when I grow old, am I going to be able to talk to that person?
No, that's why I'm saying that's the genius of Seema Mami, bro. That's the genius. She knows that these things don't make sense. If you see the way she talks, okay, that you see her reaction, she very much knows that these are not realistic things. So she'll ask you, because that's her job to ask you that, Rahul, what do you want? But then she'll tell you that, okay, you be flexible and all of that. Then she'll see that, okay, chalo, if Rahul is 6, at least I'll get 5. So even if one criteria matches, she'll show you the other person. Of course.
But that's hustling.
Yeah. So see, soulmates can't be found with a list.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
But she's a hustler because she
Correct.
knows that it doesn't matter. She knows that basically once two people meet, everything changes. The real connection happens when they go on one date
100%.
and understand the vibes.
First,
right?
Yeah, 100%.
So she always says, "Ke beta, don't go on the biodata, don't go on the picture, don't go on the information. You have to have one meeting."
But then why are you asking?
But that's what I'm
Why are
saying.
you asking to fill a criteria?
The client will ask only, na, bro.
Huh?
So
But
she's so smart that she knows that the clients are going to have a whole list of their likes and dislikes and their wants. Okay, she just matches one or two of them. That's it. And then she'll be like, "Beta, you meet, but you meet." So that's
Hustling.
why she's so smart, because there is no scientific approach to love. There's never a scientific approach to love, and Seema Mami knows this. But the clients don't know this, because the clients are also obviously anxious. And obviously, the parents who are looking to settle their kids down and have a good and a bright future for their kids, want the best for their kids right now. See, all Indian parents, bro, they all treat their children like a diamond in the rough. Itna ghiso कि फिर चमकेगा एक दिन.
Absolutely.
You know, so they all want the best for their
पर
kids.
इतना मत घिसो कि टूट जाए.
Exactly.
समझ रहा है?
Exactly.
इतना मत घिसा हो कि वो टूट जाएगा.
Exactly.
वो अक्षय तो टूट गया. हाँ? Diamond broke, bro. The fucking guy broke.
So
bro.
Seema Mami knows that these are not realistic things, and I assume this from her approach, because she always says you have to meet once you meet you'll realize. So these are all things that lean towards that, dude, if Rahul wants 5 criteria to meet, it's not going to be possible. It's impossible. She says it also. But even if 1 or 2 match, just go for a date, see what you like. Then Rahul will come back, "Hi Seema Mami, I had a great date, we are going on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th date," you know. So she's like, dude, job done. Because you can't have a scientific approach.
But
to
bro,
love.
I look at it that the same thing that she is doing eventually, like if the criteria is not being met completely, okay, if she's anyways not giving you everything that you want, bro, you can just fucking go on Tinder and Bumble.
No, because
You meet a person, just think about it.
Because one criteria is good family and sanskar.
That doesn't matter, bro. That
matters to them.
It matters, but yeah, bro, people on Tinder and Bumble, you don't have to fucking pay.
Good family and sanskar
Good
is
family.
the criteria. Only Seema Mami can
I think
match.
that's the only thing she's selling, nothing more than that.
So that's arranged marriage, Rahul.
Besides good family and all, I don't think there's anything else.
That's arranged marriage.
I think the criteria is not being met.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no scientific approach to love. But the genius of Seema Mami is that she knows it. She knows that all she has to do is to match 1 or 2 criterias. I know Rahul, assuming what Rahul's likes and dislikes are, let me find a suitable match. Not a soulmate. A suitable match for Rahul. Okay? I will find 1 or 2. I will show him the first one, go on a date, then go on a second one. Then you'll be like, wow, Seema Mami's got options for me, dude. If I don't like the second, a third one will come. So you get trust in her. She makes bank on you. Bro, it's fucking amazing. Do you understand? It's not possible that you find soulmates by making a list. Everybody knows that, bro. And she's banking on arranged marriage. You're talking about Tinder and all that. I understand, but that's again love, bro. It's you wanting to know each other more,
Bro, all I'm saying is that, bro, instead of paying 4 lakh rupees to a matchmaker, why don't you just give it a
because
shot?
Seema Mami gives you confirmation that okay, you wanted another person who's divorced and with a child. Okay, she'll find you one. You want
No, bro, I have a way to counter you on that, bro. Like that person, that Vyasar, bro, a few of the things so that he didn't even open up to her about that whole her family.
But then he did.
Yeah, but then he did. But after he did, when he was already talking to that girl for 4-5 months.
Yeah,
I want to ask you a question. Does the matchmaker even know the client that well?
That's what I'm saying.
Or is she just hustling?
You're not
Because the same thing happened with Geeta.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. She is making you feel like it's a personalized experience.
Correct.
She's making you feel that
Correct.
she knows everything about the client
but
and the other client.
But does she know everything about the client, Devang?
But that doesn't matter. That's the genius.
does,
Again,
does,
listen to
does,
me.
does she know?
Does that matter?
Of course it matters. Bro, you're
For
talking
Seema Mami.
you're for Seema
You're not
Mami,
understanding.
bro,
Listen.
I'm talking from the client's point of view.
Fuck the client's point of view, bro. Of course she doesn't know everything, bro. That's obvious.
So then,
Bro,
how can you match?
Like Geeta Ben to showed a person and
That's
did
what I'm
say-
saying,
yeah.
bro. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm telling you the
so
genius.
what? So I'm saying I'm tying it back to the family values.
No,
You
of
know,
course they don't know.
I'm
bro.
tying it back to the family values.
There's no way they know
There's the
everything.
matchmaker. You're leaving your future into a matchmaker's hands. Does the damn matchmaker even know like the family background and shit of the
No chance.
client?
They know as much as
so
they
then,
can
what are
know.
they selling?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're not listening to me. I'm trying to sell you the genius of Seema Mami. It's an illusion. She's
But-
selling you a thing that makes you feel like she knows everything. She's
Exactly.
that Rahul is putting 100% trust.
I got that.
So
that.
Rahul is trusting Seema Mami with his life, his reality.
I got that, but
he's being vulnerable in
but
front of her.
indirectly
He's putting
she's
money in her pocket.
No, I completely got that, but indirectly she's fooling the client.
She's not fooling the client.
Of course, no.
No, she's not fooling.
Not fooling.
That's not
I would say
bro.
fooling is a very harsh word.
Yeah.
But she's trying to portray that she knows the other side very well.
I'll tell you. What
Because
she's-
she doesn't.
No, she's
You
doing
know?
the best she can.
Yeah, absolutely agreed, bro. Absolutely
So, for
agreed.
example, if Rahul doesn't...
But it's not that she's actually like I would say
But if Rahul doesn't open up to her, now it's not her fault, bro.
I think she's how can I put this across in a good way? I think she's making as much as an impact that an online on an AI app.
No.
would, you
I'll
know?
tell you why.
I think it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. I'll tell you why.
The only thing that she's doing is that you're just talking to a person.
No. I'll tell you why.
That it's a person coming to you and telling you, okay, this
The
is what you
reason-
want.
see,
It's
I'll
more
tell you.
emotional.
No. I'll tell you why. So, firstly, now you have to understand that people who go to her are people like you and me who are not very foolish people. Okay, people who have made so much money in their life don't just spend money without thinking, right? So why are people putting money in her pocket and trusting her for her values, her judgment, what she thinks about it, and what the best match she assumes, right? It's on her, right? So you just give your criteria and then she decides okay, who's the best match, because she's putting that trust in you that I am doing my best. She's doing her due diligence. She goes to the horoscope people. Okay, so you feel like, wow, she's doing this background checking and all of that. Then she goes to the houses. You know, she talks to the family and the person, gets to know them as much as she can, gets to know the person who's wanting to get married as much as she can, then what the person wants and doesn't want, likes and dislikes as much as she can, and then she goes on the criteria. It's a one step better than Tinder because of the concept of arranged marriage, that they're looking for a good match and a family. Sanskar.
I'll take it back to a matrimonial website. Don't even get Tinder or Bumble into. My only loophole in this is that with that one case that they showed of that jovial guy, you know, is that she didn't know
How
the
is she
man's
know, but-
background,
How is she
but
know?
she's supposed to know.
No, she's not
because
supposed
it's
to know.
time. You said that it's all tied back to family values,
Yeah, but
right?
family values are good,
Right,
bro.
and what's the family background, right?
Now, today, are you telling me
So-
that his family values are bad?
No, I'm not saying his family values are bad, but
Because he is
but
a
I
very
think it's
nice
unfair.
guy.
I think it's unfair on the girl.
It's not unfair on the
I
girl.
think it's unfair on the girl to not know about the
No.
fact that this has
No,
happened.
I'll
bruh.
tell you why. Because Vyasar was a very responsible guy. It's
No,
su-
100%.
it's such a-
but that's a but what he went through was a very big part of his
Very
life.
big
very big part. So for you not to even reveal that and live and portray yourself as somebody or not,
But you're not
is wrong.
understanding.
is wrong.
It's not that.
It's
Bro,
wrong.
He was strong enough to open up on
100%
TV regarding that.
100%.
And eventually he did open up. But now...
But after
But now...
few months.
But obviously you... One second. Even in a relationship today, you start dating. Nobody opens up all their books and all their baggage in one day, bro. It's
Bro,
a part of life. It's once every time.
Absolutely agreed.
But you're not understanding what my point
Absolutely.
is. The beauty and the smartness and the intelligence of Seema Mami is that Vyasar eventually trusted her enough with the information.
Correct.
That
Correct.
is why
Correct.
she is getting paid. That is why she's a good businesswoman. That is why
Agreed.
she shows that, beta, you can trust me. Beta, I will take care of you.
100%
Beta,
agreed.
your next 20, 30, 50 years of your life, you can leave it, a big part, on my shoulders.
What about the girl? What about the girl who met Vyasar?
Yeah, so I'm sure girls.
What? Let's talk about her side now. Let's talk about how she would portray Seema. Let's look at her point that okay, I asked for something and this is what I get, fam.
Yeah, so what?
So what as in like it's a bad on her part, right?
How?
How as in Brush, who introduced the lady
But
to
you're
the
not
man?
understanding. Why would you open up everything on day one? You'll eventually trust and you'll open up.
But that's a big part of the lie. That's my only concern, is that it was a very big thing that he dropped.
Are you saying that you, on day one, you'll tell your girl everything?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Even in an arranged marriage setup, there's no way that you're going to open up.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the beauty of this. That it's an illusion. Soulmates can't be made on paper. It's an illusion.
So
They are finding matches, not soulmates. It's amazing because you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
I completely understand.
It's
I completely
people
understand.
just wanting to believe in it. The thought that she puts that, okay, you can trust me. You can trust me with your life, your insecurities, your stories. You can tell me everything. You can be vulnerable in front of me. Bro,
Just cut the check.
how many people do you think he's told this story to? He didn't even tell his friends that. And he told Seema Mami that. Bro, that's why I'm trying to tell you that Seema Mami is a legend. Now, he might go on Tinder or Bumble, go on 10 dates and maybe not tell the date because he's not serious
There's
about
no way
it.
you're going to tell
But
your
Seema
first.
Mami said that, yo, you come to me when you're serious. Don't come to me for playtime. That's the genius, bro. So that's why I'm saying she got fucking paid, and I believe that she deserved it because she's a good businesswoman. She's very good at what she does. She's tenacious. She's hardworking. And the best part about it, that she allows her customers and the clients to be vulnerable in front of her and trust her. And people do.
Good shit, bro. Good on her.
That's what I found
Good on her.
shocking. Because today, like when you and me think about reality shows, we don't even start watching it because we don't like that shit, right? Majority of us
Correct.
are not into reality shows.
Correct.
Like, do you watch Big Boss?
Nah, fam.
No, right?
No.
So even this show, I watched it because everybody was talking about it. It was all over Instagram.
yeah.
So I was like, what's the hype about? What is this hate watching firstly? Why are people talking about it? Let me also watch it. Otherwise, I would never start it. Because if you ask me the concept of arranged marriage and matchmaking and The Bachelor and all these kind of too hot to handle, I would not start also. Because it's too boring. Because I feel it's all scripted. I feel it's all fake.
But this is not a reality show, no?
Exactly.
This is not a reality show.
So I was shocked how entertaining it was.
Reality show is like basically
Like Big Boss.
scripted, bro.
Scripted, yeah.
If I had to put across, reality is basically scripted.
Yeah.
This is not. This is also a little scripted, but it's not a reality show, bro.
But I was just shocked that, okay, people are really trying to be themselves. Like that mother saying that my BP is increasing because you're not getting married. I was like, wow, dude. People are honest. People don't give a fuck about what other people think about them. And I think that's powerful, bro.
Big time.
Because I
bro.
think you and me care.
Big time.
Right?
Yeah.
We aren't that fearless.
Yeah. No, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, it's all about positivity, bro. More power to them. May everybody find their matches. More power to
100%, bro.
Seema Mami. But let's hope that there is a change.
Big
that
time change, bro.
in the arranged marriage scene, that women are not objectified as much.
Bro, women have been big time. Like it's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see in 2020
Right?
that this show is.
Gives you a little
Bro, my
reality
only
check.
concern with this show was that even though everything was happening, bro, nobody like stopped and like even spoke about it. That's my only bad thing.
Because they were like, dude.
Like I don't want to fucking go to another country and fucking be known as somebody who selects their life partner based on religion, caste, and complexion. Because I'm not that, you're not that.
Yeah,
So this I don't want my country to be portrayed in that way.
Yes.
That is my one concern.
Yes.
So when I go abroad, when I meet people from different cultures and traditions, I don't want them to come to me and tell me that, oh, you guys go to a matchmaker.
True.
Is that modern day pimpin'? Because that's what they're going to ask us, fam.
True. But
So my only concern is that is the show portraying our culture in the right way? Because how I would say is that any outsider is going to now think that arranged marriage is by default.
okay, that's a good question.
Arranged marriage is by default. This is what the Indian audience is doing because that's what they've shown,
But Rahul, if you ask me, bro, I would rather them show the honest, hard truth rather than.
No, I'm saying show the honest,
Yeah.
show the truth, but at least show somebody against that. You know, like somebody at least, like don't generalize it in such a way that we do that. You know,
That was
this
the-
is what we do. Like in
yeah.
every criteria, you're going
No,
to
no,
find.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
And the matchmaker is like, okay, this is it. No, fam, this is not everyone.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
don't try and.
I agree with you.
Don't try and show the youth, the Indian youth, as somebody who only picks their life partner based on these criteria.
Cheers to that, bro.
Because that shit ain't true, bro.
I completely agree
You
with
know?
you. I completely
That
agree
shit
with
ain't
you.
true. So that's
generalized
Yeah,
it.
bro. You can't generalize
Yeah.
that shit, and you can't generalize Indians being that way, bro.
Yeah,
'cause
I completely agree with
that's
you.
not
bro.
the fucking way it is.
Yeah, that's not everybody. I don't mind the show. I don't mind them showing the reality of arranged marriage, but I completely agree with you. I hope that we are not portrayed that everyone in India does this and everyone in India has this big list of criterias.
Now, bro,
Some people are spontaneous. Some people don't mind. Anything. Going into any kind of a relationship, having any kind of an experience. People are open-minded.
bro, what are your criteria? Chal.
I don't have any.
Exactly. My criteria
have
is what? Friendship.
Love, bro. मेरे को तो प्यार में गिरना है.
Friendship, bro. Friendship.
Yeah.
Looks fade, money fucking eventually
Yeah.
gets boring.
Yeah.
When you grow old, who are you talking to?
Yeah, I तो want to
Can
fall
you
in
can you
love,
have a
bruh.
conversation at 60?
Facts.
You know? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm on
That's what I'm saying. You
same
know?
boat.
Not one candidate said, "Arey yaar, I'll take my luck. Yeah, you show me whoever I want."
True.
If I was on the matchmaking show, I'd be like, "Arey, you say, dikhao, jo bhi hai dikhao, chalo."
Yeah.
You know, you keep showing.
Yeah.
I have no criteria.
Yeah.
Why wasn't there no candidate that said, "No, I don't have any"?
Because
criteria?
those kind of people don't go to matchmakers. Right?
Correct.
So this
That's
show
true.
is about
That's
arranged
true.
marriage and a matchmaker finding
That's
a
what I'm
match.
saying, bro. That's why they've shown that part.
So you want to find
And
a
they
match?
put Indian name. Yeah.
You want to find a match or you want to find a soulmate? I want to find a soulmate.
Bro, I ain't going to no match.
I wanna fall in love, Rahul.
I'll tell you one thing, bro. I'm not going to a matchmaker, bro.
Fuck no, bro.
I know and I have the fucking confidence that I'm going to fucking go and get the girl of my
Facts,
dreams, yeah?
bro.
And I don't need no broker for that shit.
Fuck
yeah?
that.
You want to charge me for love, bro?
No chance.
You know, get the fuck out of here.
That ain't happening.
You know, disrespect
No
Seema Mami.
disrespect.
But it
No,
ain't
I'm
for
like-
me. I'm sure there are more arranged marriages than love marriages in India.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
No, I don't think both of us are against arranged marriage.
I love arranged marriage.
Yeah, but you and me don't want it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So more power to everybody,
yeah.
but not for us.
Not for us
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Let's not write it off, bro. Let's not write it off.
Never say never. Seema Mami, we need your
never
business
say
card.
Never, bro. Never say never. You never know, bro. You know.
Anyway, so more power to everybody, regardless.
Correct.
Everybody, whoever did not find the match also in the show,
Correct,
let's
yeah,
hope they
correct.
find a match.
Correct.
And but I agree with you that I hope that foreigners and even Indians don't feel that this is what we are.
Yeah, bro. Because
We are a diverse bunch of people. Everybody is different, and some people want to go through this, and some people don't want to
Yeah,
go through this.
yeah.
Let's just wish happiness on everybody, bro.
Everyone
Regardless of your
deserves
choice.
to be happy. Find your soulmate.
Yeah, true that.
You know.
Cheers to that, bro. Cheers to that. To season 2.
Season 2.
GLE, we out.
We out.
Ciao, ciao.